All right, Scorpio, I just pulled cards for you, and honestly, this reading has me sitting here thinking, because what is coming through is not what I expected at all. So the theme here is about an unexpected door opening, someone feeling regret, and fortune you did not see coming. Let me tell you what the cards are showing me right now. I am looking at the Ten of Cups first, and this card is coming through with such powerful energy. This is the card of emotional fulfillment and happiness that you thought maybe was not available to you anymore. Scorpio, you have been through some really challenging emotional experiences recently. You have dealt with disappointment in relationships, maybe felt like the people around you were not showing up the way you needed them to. There has been this sense of emotional exhaustion where you were giving so much and not receiving that same energy back. The Ten of Cups is appearing here to tell you that an unexpected shift is about to happen in your emotional landscape. Something you have wanted deeply, maybe even grieved the loss of, is finding its way back to you in a form you did not anticipate. This could be reconnection with someone from your past who realizes what they lost. This could be a new relationship opportunity that appears out of nowhere and feels surprisingly right. This could also be family harmony being restored after a period of tension or distance. What strikes me about this card in your reading is the element of surprise. You are not expecting this happiness to arrive, Scorpio. You have maybe even convinced yourself that certain doors are permanently closed. But the universe is preparing to show you that when one chapter ends, another can open in the most unexpected way. The emotional healing and joy represented by this card is profound. This is not surface-level contentment. This is deep soul satisfaction that comes from finally feeling seen, valued, and loved in the way you deserve. For those of you Scorpios who have been single for a while, this card can indicate meeting someone who brings genuine joy and emotional security into your life. For those in relationships, this shows a breakthrough moment where both people finally understand each other on a deeper level and commit to building something truly beautiful together. The Ten of Cups is also about legacy and creating something lasting. This might be about starting a family, building a home together, or creating shared dreams that you both work toward. The key message here is that the emotional fulfillment you seek is closer than you think, and it will arrive in a way that surprises you completely. Now moving to the Lovers card, and this is where things get really interesting, because this card is about major choices in relationships and partnerships. The Lovers appearing after the Ten of Cups tells me that an important decision is coming your way, Scorpio. Someone might be choosing you in a very clear and definite way. This could be that person who has been on the fence, who has been unsure, who has been keeping you at a distance. They are going to make a choice, and it is going to be in your favor. But here's what I find fascinating about the Lovers in this position. This card is also about you making a choice. You might be presented with two different options or paths when it comes to love and relationships. One path might feel familiar, comfortable, known to you. The other path might feel exciting, new, and a bit uncertain. The Lovers is asking you to choose based on what truly aligns with your authentic self, not based on fear or obligation. For some of you, this could mean choosing between an ex who wants to come back and a new person who has entered your life. For others, this might be about choosing between staying in a situation that feels safe but unfulfilling versus taking a risk on something that could be amazing but requires vulnerability. The Lovers card also carries energy of divine partnership and soulmate connections. There is someone in your energy field right now who represents a very significant connection for you. This person challenges you, mirrors you, helps you grow in ways that are not always comfortable but are always necessary. The relationship or connection represented by the Lovers is transformative. It changes you on a fundamental level. This card is telling you that someone sees you clearly, all of you, the light and the shadow, and they are choosing you anyway. That is powerful, Scorpio. After all the times you felt misunderstood or not fully appreciated, here comes someone who gets you on a soul level. The choice that comes with the Lovers is ultimately about alignment. Are you choosing what your heart truly wants or what you think you should want? Are you honoring your authentic needs or suppressing them to make someone else comfortable? This card asks you to be honest with yourself about what you really desire in partnership and to have the courage to choose that, even if it scares you. The Ten of Pentacles is next, and this card is absolutely beautiful in your reading because it talks about legacy, stability, and long-term security. This is not just about romantic relationships anymore. This card expands the conversation to include material abundance and the foundations you are building in your life. The Ten of Pentacles often appears when there is inheritance, property, or significant financial gain coming into the picture. For some Scorpios, this could literally mean receiving money or resources from family. For others, this is about building your own empire and creating generational wealth through your hard work and strategic planning. What I love about this card in relation to your theme of unexpected doors opening is that prosperity is coming from a source you did not anticipate. Maybe you applied for something and forgot about it. Maybe an opportunity you thought passed you by is circling back around. Maybe someone in your family or social circle is opening a door for you professionally or financially. The Ten of Pentacles also speaks to commitment and building something lasting with another person. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate taking that next step toward greater commitment, like moving in together, getting engaged, buying property together, or starting a family. This is about creating a stable foundation with someone you trust. For single Scorpios, this card suggests that when you do meet someone significant, it will have the potential to become something very solid and long-lasting. This is not a fleeting connection. This person will want to build a real life with you, complete with shared resources, shared goals, and shared responsibilities. The Ten of Pentacles is also about enjoying the fruits of your labor. You have worked incredibly hard, Scorpio, often behind the scenes where nobody sees your effort. This card is telling you that your dedication is about to pay off in tangible ways. You might receive recognition at work, a promotion, a raise, or an opportunity to showcase your skills on a bigger platform. The universe is rewarding your perseverance and your refusal to give up even when things got difficult. This card brings energy of abundance, security, and being surrounded by people who support and value you. You are entering a phase where you feel more grounded and stable in multiple areas of your life simultaneously. The Devil card appears, and I need you to stay with me here because this card is not as scary as it looks. The Devil in tarot represents attachments, patterns, temptations, and the things that keep us stuck. In the context of your reading about unexpected fortune and someone regretting their choices, the Devil is showing me that there is someone who has been trapped in their own patterns and limitations. This person has been unable to see clearly because they were caught up in ego, fear, materialism, or toxic patterns of behavior. They chose something else over you, Scorpio. They chose their comfort zone, their pride, their fear of vulnerability, or maybe they chose another person thinking that was the better option. The Devil represents their realization that they made a mistake. They are now seeing that what they walked away from was actually what they needed most. This card shows someone experiencing regret because they are finally understanding the true value of what they had with you and what they lost when they let you go. The Devil also represents obsession and being unable to let go. This person cannot stop thinking about you. They are mentally and emotionally stuck on you in a way that is consuming them. While you have been moving forward and healing, they have been trapped in a cycle of replaying memories, checking your social media, asking mutual friends about you, and torturing themselves with what-if scenarios. For you personally, Scorpio, the Devil might also be highlighting patterns you need to break free from. Have you been attached to the idea of this person or relationship in a way that has been limiting your own growth? Have you been holding on to resentment or anger that is actually hurting you more than them? This card can be an invitation to release yourself from any chains that bind you to the past. Sometimes we become so focused on what went wrong or who hurt us that we give them power over our present moment and future. The Devil asks you to take that power back. Recognize where you might be giving energy to situations, people, or thoughts that no longer serve your highest good. The appearance of this card also suggests that whatever door is opening for you is specifically because you are ready to break free from old patterns. You are choosing differently this time. You are not settling. You are not accepting crumbs. You are not tolerating disrespect or inconsistency. Your standards have risen, and the universe is matching that new energy with new opportunities. Ace of Swords comes through next, and this is such a powerful card of clarity, truth, and mental breakthroughs. After the confusion and cloudiness represented by the Devil, here comes the Ace of Swords to cut through all the nonsense and show you exactly what is real. You are about to have a major moment of clarity, Scorpio. Something that has been confusing or uncertain is suddenly going to make perfect sense. You might receive information, a conversation might happen, Or you might simply wake up one day with absolute certainty about what you need to do. The Ace of Swords represents truth being revealed. If someone has been dishonest or hiding something, this card shows that the truth is coming to light. If you have been unsure about someone's intentions, you are about to get crystal clear confirmation one way or another. This card does not mess around. It shows up when it is time to see things as they really are, not as we wish they were. For some of you, this clarity might come through direct communication. Someone might finally tell you how they really feel, what they really want, or what has really been going on. For others, this clarity comes from your own inner knowing. You suddenly just know what is true and what is not. The Ace of Swords also represents new ideas, new perspectives, and intellectual breakthroughs. You might have a brilliant idea for a project, business venture, or creative endeavor. Your mind is sharp right now, and you are able to see solutions to problems that previously seemed impossible to solve. This card encourages you to trust your intellect and your ability to discern truth from lies, reality from illusion. The sword cuts both ways, though. While this clarity is ultimately liberating, it might initially be painful to see certain truths you were avoiding. You might have to accept that someone is not who you thought they were, or that a situation is not what you hoped it would be. The Ace of Swords asks you to have the courage to face reality head-on, knowing that only by seeing clearly can you make empowered decisions about your path forward. This card also represents justice and fairness. If someone has wronged you, the truth of their actions is going to be exposed. They will not be able to hide behind excuses or manipulation anymore. The clarity this card brings will vindicate you in situations where others doubted you or made you feel like you were being unreasonable. Knight of Cups arrives, and this is the romantic messenger of the tarot. This card literally represents someone coming toward you with an emotional offer or proposal. After all the clarity from the Ace of Swords, here comes the Knight of Cups riding in with feelings, vulnerability, and romantic intentions. This person is ready to open their heart to you, Scorpio. The Knight of Cups is charming, emotionally expressive, and ready to pursue what they want. This could be someone new entering your life who is immediately smitten with you and makes their interest very clear. Or this could be someone from your past who is returning with a completely different energy than before. They are humbled, they are sincere, and they are ready to show you through actions that they mean what they say. What I find interesting about the Knight of Cups in your reading is the energy of pursuit. This person is not being passive or waiting for you to make the first move. They are actively coming toward you with intention. They might reach out through a heartfelt message, show up unexpectedly, or find a way to get into your space because they need to express what they are feeling. The Knight of Cups can also represent creative opportunities, especially those connected to your passions and emotional expression. You might be inspired to start a creative project, write, make art, or express yourself in ways that feel authentic and healing. This card brings dreamy, romantic, idealistic energy. There is a sense of enchantment and magic around you right now. You might find yourself daydreaming more, feeling more open to possibilities and believing in love again even if you had closed yourself off to it. The Knight of Cups asks you to receive this energy with an open but discerning heart. Allow yourself to feel the romance and excitement, but also pay attention to whether this person backs up their words with consistent actions. Knights can be fickle sometimes, all talk and no follow-through. But in the context of your reading with all these other powerful cards, this knight seems genuine and ready to prove himself worthy of your time and energy. For those Scorpios already in committed relationships, the Knight of Cups represents a renewal of romance and passion. Your partner might surprise you with thoughtful gestures, plan special dates, or simply show up with more emotional availability and affection than they have in a while. Page of Pentacles appears next, and this is the energy of new beginnings in the material realm. This card represents opportunities for learning, growth, and practical manifestation of your goals. The Page of Pentacles is studious, dedicated, and focused on building something real. After the emotional energy of the Knight of Cups, here comes the Page of Pentacles to ground everything in practical reality. This card suggests that you are entering a phase of learning new skills, starting a new job or project, or planting seeds for future abundance. The Page of Pentacles is about being a beginner and having the humility to start from wherever you are. You might be exploring a new field, going back to school, taking courses, or developing expertise in something that genuinely interests you. This card shows up when you are willing to put in the work to master something valuable. What I appreciate about this page in your reading is the energy of fresh starts without the baggage of the past. You are approaching new opportunities with curiosity and openness rather than cynicism or fear. The Page of Pentacles is also about financial opportunities that start small but have potential to grow significantly over time. You might start a side hustle, make a small investment, or begin saving toward a specific goal. This card encourages you to be practical and strategic with your resources. Do not overlook opportunities just because they seem modest at first. Sometimes the smallest seeds grow into the mightiest trees. The Page of Pentacles represents someone reliable, hardworking, and trustworthy. This could be a younger person or someone new to your life who brings stable, grounded energy. They might offer you practical help, good advice, or opportunities for collaboration. This person is loyal and consistent, qualities that you deeply value, Scorpio. For those of you looking for love, the Page of Pentacles can represent meeting someone through work, school, or shared practical goals. This person might not sweep you off your feet with grand romantic gestures, but they will show up consistently and prove their worth through reliable actions over time. The page asks you to value substance over flash and to recognize that the most lasting relationships are built on shared values, respect, and practical compatibility. Six of Cups brings such beautiful energy to this reading, and I honestly feel emotional looking at this card in your spread. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence, and reconnecting with the past in healing ways. This card often appears when someone from your past is thinking about you and may be reaching out soon. This could be an old friend, a past lover, or someone you shared meaningful memories with. The Six of Cups represents their regret about how things ended or how they treated you. They are looking back with rose-colored glasses, remembering all the good times and realizing what they lost when you were no longer in their life. For some Scorpios, this card indicates an actual reunion or reconciliation with someone significant from your past. This person might reach out unexpectedly, and you will have to decide whether engaging with them serves your highest good or if it is better to leave the past in the past. The Six of Cups also represents healing your inner child and reconnecting with the pure joy, creativity, and wonder you experienced before life got complicated. You might find yourself drawn to activities you loved as a child, spending time with children who bring you joy, or simply allowing yourself to play and have fun without agenda or pressure. This card reminds you that not everything has to be serious and heavy. Sometimes healing comes through simple pleasures and childlike delight. In the context of relationships, the Six of Cups can indicate developing a friendship first before romance, or building a relationship based on genuine affection and shared joy rather than drama and intensity. After all the heaviness you have experienced, Scorpio, the Six of Cups invites you to open your heart to sweeter, gentler connections. This card can also represent forgiveness and making peace with your past. You might find yourself feeling more compassionate toward people who hurt you, not because what they did was okay, but because you understand they were doing the best they could with the awareness they had at the time. This does not mean you have to let them back into your life, but it does mean you can release the resentment that has been weighing you down. The Six of Cups is ultimately about emotional healing through remembering who you were before you built all those protective walls around your heart. Underneath all the armor, you are still that person who loves deeply, trusts fully, and believes in magic. Three of Cups shows up, and this is the celebration card, the friendship card, the joy card. After everything you have been processing, Scorpio, the Three of Cups comes through to tell you that happiness, laughter, and genuine connection are returning to your life. This card represents gathering with people who truly love and support you. You might be celebrating good news, milestones, or simply enjoying quality time with your chosen family. The Three of Cups is also about community and finding your tribe. If you have been feeling isolated or disconnected, this card shows that you are about to meet people who genuinely get you and appreciate you for exactly who you are. These connections feel easy, natural, and reciprocal. Nobody is keeping score or making you feel like you have to earn their love and acceptance. What strikes me about the Three of Cups in your reading is the energy of relief and lightness. You've been carrying heavy emotional burdens for so long that you almost forgot what it feels like to just relax and have fun. This card is giving you permission to let your guard down, enjoy yourself, and remember that life can be joyful. The Three of Cups can also indicate romantic situations where friendship is a strong foundation. You might develop feelings for a friend, or you might meet someone new through your social circle. This card emphasizes the importance of having fun together and genuinely enjoying each other's company. For women specifically, the Three of Cups often represents the support of female friendships. Your girlfriends, sisters, or female relatives are there for you in ways that feel nurturing and empowering. They celebrate your wins, hold space for your struggles, and remind you of your worth when you forget. This card encourages you to lean into those connections and allow yourself to receive the love and support being offered. The Three of Cups is also about collaboration and working together toward shared goals. If you have been thinking about starting a business with partners, joining a group or organization, or collaborating on creative projects, this card gives a green light. When people come together with shared vision and mutual respect, amazing things can happen. Strength comes through as the final card, and honestly, Scorpio, this is the perfect way to close your reading because everything you have been through has been preparing you for this moment. Strength is not about dominating others or forcing outcomes. True strength is about mastering yourself, your emotions, your reactions, your fears. This card shows a woman gently taming a lion, representing the power of compassion, patience, and inner courage. You have developed this strength through your challenges and pain. You know how to face difficult situations with grace. You know how to set boundaries while still keeping your heart open. You know how to love fiercely while also honoring your own needs. The Strength card appearing at the end of your reading tells me that no matter what unfolds with these unexpected doors opening, someone expressing regret or fortune coming your way, you have the inner resources to handle it with wisdom and self-respect. You are not the same person you were before. You have been through the fire and you emerged transformed. This card also represents courage and vulnerability. You might be called to open your heart again even though you have been hurt before. The Strength card says you have the courage to do this without losing yourself in the process. You can love deeply while maintaining your boundaries. You can be vulnerable while still protecting your energy. This is the ultimate expression of strength. For those dealing with challenging situations or difficult people, Strength advises approaching them with calm confidence rather than aggression or avoidance. You have the power to handle whatever comes your way not by fighting against it, but by remaining centered in your own truth and worth. The Strength card is also about having patience and trusting divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The doors that are meant to open for you will open at the perfect moment. The people who are meant to be in your life will show up when you are ready for them. Your job is to stay grounded in your power, continue doing the inner work, and trust that the universe is orchestrating something beautiful on your behalf. So Scorpio, let me bring all of this together for you because what a journey these cards have taken us on. You have the Ten of Cups showing unexpected emotional fulfillment arriving in your life. The Lovers indicating important choices and someone choosing you clearly and definitively. The Ten of Pentacles promising material abundance, stability, and legacy-building opportunities. The Devil revealing that someone who walked away is trapped in regret and cannot stop thinking about you. The Ace of Swords bringing crystal-clear truth and mental breakthroughs about what is real. The Knight of Cups approaching with romantic intentions and emotional vulnerability. The Page of Pentacles offering practical new beginnings and opportunities to build something lasting. The Six of Cups bringing healing nostalgia and possible reconnections with the past. The Three of Cups promising celebration, community, and genuine joy returning to your life. And Strength reminding you that you have everything you need within you to navigate whatever comes next with grace and power. The unexpected door that is opening for you relates to both love and material success. Something you thought was no longer available to you is circling back in a new form. Someone who walked away is realizing their mistake and will likely make their regret known to you. Fortune is coming from surprising sources, and your life is about to feel much more stable and abundant than it has in a long time. The key for you, Scorpio, is to trust your discernment. You are seeing clearly now. You know what you deserve and you are not settling for less. The universe is responding to this raised vibration by sending you opportunities and connections that actually match your worth.